Happy rising. I'm a little bit tired this morning, so I can't really fully be super happy. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. It started raining. I've been really worried about the weather and stuff. There's some tiny bit of thunderstorms and lightning this morning. So we are headed to Mississippi rest stop now on the border of Mississippi and Louisiana. I'm trying to kind of get ahead of this next storm that's coming and see if I can get where there's no possibility of tornadoes, because there's a ton of tornado activity going on right now. Yeah, I got next day makeup going on and stuff right now, so next day hair too. Anyways, I love this rest stop, welcome center. The only thing that I would say is that it needs a dog park and it needs dog stations, like dog waste stations, and with the bags in a trash can. I don't know what I would rate it, but I spoke to a guy, David, up at the front. He let me bring my 2 labs in, which are pretty big. Apparently he works with a rescue, Angel Paws, so I am totally going to promote Angel Paws and David right now, along with this welcome center. Right off Highway 20, border of Texas and Louisiana. So, yep, that's it for now. I'll probably talk about Angel Paws a little bit later after I do some more research. But we are going to get going. Alright, so I went straight past Louisiana. I gotta slow down here because I am trying to get ahead of the weather. There's another big storm that's gonna go up and across the Midwest and across the states and stuff, and it's like growing and getting a little bit more severe. So yeah, I think we're almost crossing into Mississippi. So Wait Center, Mississippi. Here we go. Welcome center. Oh, right there. Alright, cool. So we are going into the Mississippi Welcome Center right on the border of Highway 20. Well, this is an interesting welcome center. Can I stay here? I had planned on staying here, so I'm going to figure out what I can do. Into Louisiana we go, across the Mississippi River. The Mississippi Welcome Center is beautiful. The views are amazing. I didn't really take a look at a lot of the views, but just the one view. There's like dog walking trails and Navy Circle and some history. However, the parking is very sparse. There we go, Louisiana state line. The parking is very sparse, and update for you. So, as I told you before, we went over to the Mississippi side. Gorgeous views. I only took like one picture. That was it. Turned around, came back to the Louisiana side because there's like very little parking Mississippi side, and it really doesn't look like a rest area where you would want to sleep. Well, the Louisiana side, I farted around there for, a couple hours. Then I see some signs that say no overnight parking. I go and I talk to them, and they're like, oh, well, they would rather have you overnight park instead of, driving sleepy or whatever. So I'm checking the weather. That storm I talked about, it keeps developing. And I'm just sitting here going, okay, well, those signs are up and I don't see any like CCTV monitors. There's a couple of big giant lights, but no little lights. So clearly they do not want you sleeping there. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be bothered because it's going to start raining and pouring, possible thunderstorms. But I just finally stopped being wishy-washy, and I wish I would have listened to my gut. So, note to self and note to everybody, just listen to your gut. So, Mississippi, I cannot stop at this rest center again, welcome center, because I need to hurry up and get my butt over to Alabama. I would love to stop and take some more pictures and all that stuff, but that's just going to have to be at a different time. The Alabama one on the border of Mississippi looks freaking fantastic. It does say 24 hours, like all welcome centers are technically supposed to be.
Welcome to Mississippi.
Well, there you go. Welcome to Mississippi. Google Maps said. Yeah. So that's what we're doing, and then we're gonna arrive there just in time to take the dogs to pee, and then this storm should be coming my way. So talk to you guys later. This is fun. This is what traveling and what I've heard van lifers talking about all the time, having to move with, traffic. No, not traffic. Well, yeah, I guess traffic. But having to move with weather and, safety issues and stuff. So, yep.
Take the exit. In a quarter mile, turn left. Head east. In 1,000 feet, turn left.
Where are the restrooms? Up there. I'm gonna park close to the restrooms, which would probably be on the edge, right over here. But to show everyone where I went, I'm gonna use this because I never picked up the Louisiana map, and I never picked up the Mississippi map. Okay, so we left off the last video right here. I stayed right here off 20 after turning around in Louisiana because I didn't like it, and going here. So then we went all the way over on 20, wherever that highway is in Louisiana. I stopped here and then ended up, actually I went over to Mississippi first. Didn't feel safe in that welcome center. Turned around, went back to Louisiana. And then you've already heard my explanation on that one. And then trekked all the way across here and ended up on Alabama. So wherever Highway 20 is in Alabama, that's where I ended up next. So editing and walking rain here. We're walking up the road that we drive down to get into the camp for West Virginia, where I'm at right now. So one of the lessons learned, and I'm not sure which video I put this in, is that I definitely need another power station. I need another power bank. I need to figure that one out because those are a lot of money. I have an all-in-one jumper cable, tire inflator, all that. Like, I was hoping that was going to be enough. That ran down quickly. So I was using my little solar panel and my car. Well, I think my car had enough. And looks like I actually have a signal right now, which is awesome. So, come on, let's go. So, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the next thing I have to buy is a power bank. I was gonna say internet, but I'm gonna have to figure that one out because I start school on the 24th. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy time. Power bank, power bank, power bank. Did I say why? My head's like all over the place right now. Because my car won't start. Like, the keys will unlock, or it'll unlock the doors and stuff, but it won't start. It's not the starter because it's not clicking or anything like that. So yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping it'll regenerate. And I probably repeated myself 1,000 times, but there you go. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a story. True story. While I get out of here, it's been really hot. It's been off and on, like cold to hot, cold to hot. I thought I left Texas, but I feel like I'm just in Texas. All right, so I'm going to tell you a story about, well, I actually already talked about it. The fact that I need a power bank, right? Well, so the first one we're going to talk about while I drop this little note off is the guy that I asked to help me. So, 1 second. So this guy didn't have cables and he couldn't help me. And we're gonna swing by my empty campsite real quick. I had to pack it up. It's so hot. All right, hold on. There we go. That's where my campsite was. Okay. Yesterday, was it yesterday? He went into town apparently, or whatever he did. And he came back and he asked me if I got everything situated, and I said yes. And I'll tell you that story in a little bit. And he said, well, I bought cables. Do you need them anymore? And I said, no, I have, you know, my little emergency pack and it's charged and I don't need the separate cables. So he is amazing, and I have thanked him You guys saw the little blimp I did. I thanked him to the stranger. I don't even know his name, but it's people like him that freaking make this world. I mean, it's amazing. And he's a man and I'm a woman, and you know, women are skeptical and I am skeptical of men, but that's freaking amazing. So I got to turn on the air conditioning. It's gross in here. And I will talk to you guys later about the other people that helped me and that I am thanking. And they were truly amazing. So them, this couple, and that guy. So awesome. Thank you. All right, so coming out of here, I'm going to talk about the couple that helped me. They were outside trying to charge their own battery, and they did have a power supply. It just needed to charge a little bit. So they ended up helping me charge not only my car battery, but my emergency battery that I really do need to keep as an emergency. The all-in-one, you know, tire inflator battery thing, USB, whatever. Yeah, I need to keep that solely for the car and not use it as a power supply, and not use my car as a power supply either. So they helped me, and come to find out, he was also a veteran, service connected too. So we talked about some of our educational stuff, like the school stuff I'm going through. He also went through. So we talked a lot about that. I gave him some tips on Oregon, how Oregon is fantastic for veterans. And I forget if it's veterans or service-connected veterans. But either way, they have so much free stuff, like free entrance, free camping. You know, their sites, like almost all their sites have electric and water and bathrooms and all that stuff. Like, you don't have to worry about, you know, you got showers and all that stuff. So, yeah, we connected on a few different things. So that was really awesome. And that's who I would like to thank as well.